Okay, so hello and welcome. This is the Sunday extra session for Into the Void. We just did the Saturday one yesterday.
So we're just waiting for all the people on Zoom just to come in and join us, which will be happening in a second.
Yeah, so everyone's filtering in. Hey, y'all.
And lots of comments already coming in from YouTube. And Elena from Parisi in northern Italy, and Lisa from Toronto. And okay, hi Kelly, can see you. Just watching as people come in and join us on Zoom now. Shining Star saying hello on YouTube from Portugal.
Cool. Hey, Ruby.
And Simon from Slovenia.
We got Carl in the Netherlands joining us.
Hi, Carl.
Hey. Javier, what's up?
And Benedict, we see you too. Hi, what big ears you've got. Oh, and there's Sid. Welcome, Sid. Yes. Nice to see you. Looking forward to a big hug soon.
Stefano and Anna Maria.
Hi. Marguerite Holmes. Hi, Marguerite. Nice to see you again. And right next to you is Louise Cook. Hi, Louise.
Yay.
And still a lot more people coming in. Still people
in Nigeria. Hello. Rick in Orlando, Florida. Hi, Rick.
Czech Republic. Hi, Alethea. Welcome. And Monica from Poland. And Rick from Orlando. Oh, so just up the road from here.
Let's just all take a moment to just bring our presence, our energy, our intention to connect.
And still some people in the waiting room for Zoom. So come on in and join us. Florence, yay. Hi, Mike. We can see you. Hey there.
Sweet. Diane, hello. Got Diane Broussard and Diamond Springs.
Oh, hi, Diane. Yay. Nice to see you. Karen Keeney. Hi, Karen. And Monica. And, oh, there's Jean. Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. You must have had that one many times before, right? And Ayla. We can see you also. Hi.
Yeah, I saw Aya too.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
And Ima, I saw you yesterday. It's really great just seeing all these beautiful faces. It's wonderful. And there's Linnea. Hi, Linnea.
Linnea and Diane.
And hi, Diane. Okay, so again, let's just really bring the energy together. Our intention creates, it's getting stronger already. Just really intend to connect with everyone around the world. Just connecting in our energies. Feel. Yashana, hi, from the UK. Feeling the energy. Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Feeling the energy. Katerina from Greece. What's been happening in Slovenia and Costa Rica and with Into the Void is that we are more and more creating an energetic together simply with our intention. And as we repeat this Into the Void, the energy is continuing to build. Alcazar said it would. And so many people have said, yes, I'm doing the repeat and it's much, much stronger now. And we're going to be taking this energy, this field that we've been creating. And Alcazar wants to show us how we as individuals can connect into this vast energy field. And as we connect into this vast energy field, we can use it as an amplifier for our own personal energy and our own creative process. How that's going to happen, I've got no idea, but that's something that Alcazar is going to be, again, guiding us step by step by step into this new way of being, this new way of creation. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. So Miana from Malaysia checking in. Hi. And Lianjiang, I hope I
Leanne
said
in
that.
China, who's
Yes,
with us in Costa Rica too.
yes. It's beautiful. Manuela from Portugal. Diane from London.
Desi in Bulgaria, hi.
Hi, Desi.
Yeah.
Saw you yesterday too. You're looking great.
There's something really, really lovely about seeing people who we've met in our travels over the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's really
sweet.
great. Yeah. So excuse us if we just flick through and look at you all. Hi, Louise Cook.
Yeah.
And Marguerite said hello to you already, but hello again, Marguerite. Hi.
Oh.
Yeah. And Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Victoria von Gorski,
Yeah.
Inez de Vega, what's up? Hello.
Huh. Okay.
Cool. All right.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know.
It brings us so much joy. I know we said it before, but it brings us so much joy connecting with you all and just seeing you all. And Ruby there grinning away. Hi, Ruby. Okay, so let's see what's wanting to happen. Hi, Mary from Switzerland. And Judith from Hungary. Maria, one of our hundreds of Marias. This one's from Spain. Okay. So I just wanted to say a little bit about my process, because I woke up this morning with all kinds of doubts. And it was very interesting because it was like really depressing. And I was questioning everything, questioning my ability to channel, questioning what's happening with the Stargate, all this mind stuff. And when the guides came in, it was just a reminder that all these limitations have to come up, have to come to the surface in order to be released. In order to release them, you have to see them or experience them. But the trick is not to attach yourself to them again or to try and push them down. And I was really appreciative of the support that enabled me just to kind of say, okay, I let it go. I just let it all go. I let it all go. And that's a phrase that Alcazar gave us many years ago. When these things come up, when all the negative thoughts, the judgments, the fears, and basically it's all fear in one way or another. The basis below all of our limitations is fear. So when the fear expresses itself as doubt or that shaking of fear or judgment, judgment is fear also. When you judge someone else, you're afraid that their way of being or their ideas are threatening your own reality. And you're afraid of your reality being shaken, because we are all so attached to who we think we are. And that's something that's been coming up for us the last few days. It's the realization that we have such an attachment to this personality self, who we think we are. And the reality is, we're not this personality. We're this amazing, incredible, superconscious being. And yet for lifetime after lifetime, we've been told and we believed that we are this body, this physical entity. We're the consciousness that's living and experiencing through it. And the more we can allow these limitations to come to the surface without judgment. And that's difficult. Initially, you may well judge it, but catch yourself. Okay, there's judgment there, but yeah, right now I'm just feeling really down. I'm feeling really depressed. And if you can just allow the understanding that this is coming up in order to go. And these things have come up for us throughout this lifetime and other lifetimes, and we've always avoided them. We've always tried to push them down. We've changed the topic. We've turned the TV on, whatever it is, to avoid feeling these limitations. So the invitation now is to allow, without judgment, without putting energy into it. So this morning, when this questioning of my reality came up, I was fortunate Jules was here so I could talk to her about it. And I just didn't give it any energy. I just felt, okay, I'm just feeling down, I'm questioning. And after a while that went, and now I feel so much lighter, so much, what's the word? So much clearer about what I'm doing and where we're going. And one of the things that's been a great gift, and those of you that experienced Slovenia and the quantum generators that were there and the energy that that's beginning to create in the field, it's accelerating everything. And I'm really looking forward to being at the next workshop in Shasta, because we'll be having the quantum generators in Shasta for the first time for our Thanksgiving workshop. Yeah. And always the energy in Shasta amplifies as well. So I'm looking forward to that as the next step in this very rapid progression that's happening.
Yeah, I don't know if you're seeing the chat, but a lot of people are saying they've also had exactly what you're describing.
Oh no, I haven't.
Someone else saying stuff is coming up all this week for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people saying, OMG, I had that too. I also felt this, feeling back and forth between excitement and self-doubt. Yeah.
That's great.
That's interesting.
So it's in the field, obviously. Yeah. That's great. So trust what's happening. And also, when we create this energy together, this is exactly what happens. We start to process together. And as we're processing together, it makes it easier to let it go.
It actually makes it easier for it to come up.
Yes.
For everyone, it's like this kind of like churning in the field that brings, and that's part of the function of these enlightened energy fields, is actually to bring up everything that's not vibrating at that frequency.
Yeah.
Cool. So there's a great Alcazar quote. He said to us all one day, "You feel like shit and we celebrate." I was like, really, Alcazar? He's like saying, because it's like so often as human beings, it's when it's like this unavoidable feeling, it's like in our face, that's when we actually go through the transformative process and release it.
And Kurt is saying, I've been feeling it lately at a level I never felt it before. And it's like we have lifetimes of limitation. We have within our field, within our very DNA, limitations from the past. And that was what was coming up for me actually really strongly later on in the morning. Past limitations, connection with my family, my dad and my brothers. And it was showing me how they were holding me back, or I was holding myself back because of the connection with them. And we have these connections which go back in past lives. And that was what was coming up for me with my brother and my dad, wanting to take care of them, wanting them to benefit from the work that we're doing. And it's not their path. So just to allow them to be themselves and to honor them and their journey. And that's difficult. It's difficult for those people that you're very close to honor their perspective and to allow them to have that and to be comfortable in your own self. One of the things that was coming up this morning was, and Alcazar said it many times, you're not who you think you are. You are not this personality. You are not this concept that you have of who you think you are. And that's really difficult because we've lived it this whole life. And actually we've brought it over from other lives as well. But everyone that you know in your life that you interact with knows you as this personality. And they don't like it if you start to change. Very often they react to that. It has to be a very special person that actually supports you in changing the personality, allowing the personality to slowly, bit by bit, dissolve or at least improve a step towards that higher reality of who you are. The quantum generators, as we're calling them, are much more than they appear to be. They're creating a field within the Stargate grid system. And that field is supporting us. It's supporting us in several ways. As we talked about in Slovenia, they're creating an energy which allows us to connect more to the void, to the quantum field, where our superconscious exists. And so these generators are helping us be more connected to our superconscious self. And it's a superconscious self that's the real you. And there's that real you is wanting so much to guide us into a more beautiful life experience. And that guidance supports us seeing consciously those things that are limiting us that need to go. And okay, Alcazar. Beloved ones, let us first say to each and every one of you, you are being held. We are holding you. You do not feel it. You do not know it most of the time, but we are holding you. We hold you in our love. We support your evolution. We sometimes prod you into movement because your superconscious self is calling for your evolution, both personally and as the Stargate family and as humanity as a whole. We have said to various gatherings, those whom you call your guides in all the different realms and dimensions are amazed at the awakening process that is happening here. Evolution of humankind is happening far more rapidly than was expected. And we say to you, do not be distracted by what you see happening in your world. It needs to happen the way it is happening. The control mechanisms, the aggression and warfare, all these things create an energy of fear in human morphic field, and also the feeling of, I don't want to live like this anymore. And as soon as individuals get this feeling of, I want it to be different, I want it to be better, as soon as people start to feel, I want it to be better, they are putting that energy out into the morphic field of humanity. And humanity's morphic field affects what is occurring. So even though you might feel frustrated or angry by what you see happening in the world, know that it is creating for millions of people a desire for something better. And that desire for something better is like a magnet that attracts people closer and closer to meditation, to their higher selves, to searching for community, all these things which can elevate your personal experience, your personal growth. We have said for many years that there is an acceleration happening in this awakening process. It is going to get stronger. It is going to get faster. Be aware of this. Do not hold on to your old concepts of how things should be. Allow for the new to reveal itself. This was something that this one Prageet was struggling with this morning. He had a concept of how things should be, or the direction in which movement was happening. When you hold on to ideas of how things should be, you are suddenly restricting our ability to support you. Understand this well. Open up your vision of potentials beyond that which you can imagine. Allow surprise and magic to come into your life. You have been conditioned to expect things to happen in a certain way, expecting life to be a certain way, expecting your relationships with others to be a certain way. We say to you now, very clearly, listen, hear this. Allow for your perspective to open, to expand. Allow for magic. Allow for existence to support you in ways that you cannot even imagine. Beyond what you can imagine. Can you allow? It is like standing on a precipice, looking down, the scary feeling. We understand this. It is a scary feeling not to know what is happening next. But beloveds, let us remind you again, we are holding you. In our love, we are holding you. We are supporting you to very gently connect more and more with that which is your superconscious. We are supporting you to blossom gently. Understand that change has to happen. We are encouraging you to allow it to happen with ease and grace. We are encouraging you to say yes to the changes that need to happen. Yes to letting go little by little the old personality, allowing who you think you are to experience something new, something more beautiful, something more loving, something more natural, And as you do this, you are also allowing more abundance into your life, more clarity into your life, more creativity into your life. The acceleration is happening. It is going to get faster. We encourage you to flow with it. As you have already discovered, there are many experiencing that which Prageet was experiencing. And this is not a surprise to us. We are encouraging different levels and layers of human conditioning to arise within you together. There are, let me say, there are within this Stargate family different groups, and we group you simply by your life experiences and that which you need to let go of. And so we work with you, with your group, so to speak, to help you lift to the conscious level a particular limitation so that you can see it and let it go. And because there are so many of you in each group, as you all start to feel this uncomfortable feeling, as you start to recognize this limitation, judgment, fear, whatever, however it is manifesting, as you feel it, and as you allow yourself to feel it without judgment and without pushing it down again, you and the rest of the Stargate family working with this particular element, it is easy because there is a group of you recognizing it and moving it forward. Sometimes you as an individual hold on very tightly to this particular thing because of your fear of how it will be without it. But others in this group who are not so attached start to let go, and it creates this letting go energy. And the letting go energy from the others in your group starts to coax you and starts to support you in letting go. And so together you are supporting each other. And we are holding you, beloveds. We are holding you in love and celebration, and in the knowingness that you can do this, and you can do this with ease and grace. Can you allow us to support you? We ask each and every one of you right now, can you give us your permission to work with you in this loving, gentle way, to assist you in bringing slowly, these different elements of limitations to your awareness, and then to support you in releasing them, letting that pattern go, and filling that energetic space within you with love and with a deeper connection to your superconscious self. Do you give us your permission? So, beloveds, let us move now into a meditation. And so we invite you just to be comfortable and to close the eyes. Nothing to do. Just relaxing. Relaxing. Very good. Very good. Very good. And so feeling yourself present in the body, sensing the body, sensing self in the body. And now inviting, as we always do, the energies of the earth, the energies of Gaia, to come up into your body, into your energy field.
So we call for the energy of the earth.
Feel her. And as you feel the energy of the earth, connect consciously to the thousands of people sharing this moment of now, most of whom will be listening in your so-called future, listening to the recording, and they are bringing their energy into this moment of now also. Feel the thousands of people around your world, all connecting beyond the physical, connecting in the quantum simply with your intention. And now the etheric stargate, asking, inviting the etheric stargate to come down around you. Just feeling, sensing, as this etheric stargate responds to your asking. And as you know, all the stargates, physical and etheric, all connect together. They create a field around your earth. As you invite your etheric stargate, you are connecting to a beautiful energetic. And as you ask now for the activation of your stargate, and your stargate starts to radiate this gentle field of love, just relax into it, a softness of energy coming to you. Very good. Very good. And now, each one of you asking inside for your etheric stargate to start to vibrate at the frequency level of the 12th dimension. Just your asking, just the allowing. And slowly, slowly, the energy around you elevates. And these higher vibrations start to vibrate your very DNA. Your cells vibrating in this loving, soft, energetic. Relaxing into it. Relaxing into it. In the meditation in your yesterday, we invited you to look at a very atom. And we discovered the amount of space in the atom and around the nucleus and within the nucleus. So much space. And that space is the quantum field. It is the void. Most of the atom is simply space. And you have trillions of atoms in every cell. And trillions of cells in your body. And the illusion of physicality is just that. Your scientists have known it for many, many years. And because you believe in the illusion, you also believe in the physics of the third dimensional reality. We are slowly, slowly introducing you to the physics of the quantum field, the physics of the void, where everything works in a totally different way. It works so simply, so beautifully. The void shows you, reflects back to you how you are being. It reflects back to you what you are thinking and feeling, because all of those senses, the thoughts, the feelings, your actions, your words, everything is vibration. And your overall vibration affects the void. And remember, the void is within you as well as around you. And the void reflects back to you, starts to create in your reality, in your third dimensional reality, starts to create situations in your life. It opens doors for you or it closes them. It brings you opportunities or it moves you away from them, depending on how you are moment by moment. The intensity of your thoughts and feelings influence the speed in which existence responds to you. We have said this in different ways many times, and we are going to continue to say this in different ways. For this is the reality in which you live. It is a reality that is difficult for you to grasp. Yes, you can hear our words, and yes, most of you can understand with the mind the image that we give you. But it actually takes courage to start to live your life from that place. It takes courage to acknowledge, I am creating my own reality by my thoughts and my feelings. And so, beloved ones, feeling yourself in your etheric stargate, being gently vibrated by this 12th dimensional energetic. Very good. And now, simply allow your consciousness and your body to be in the quantum field. Just allowing your focus to move from the physical and feeling yourself floating in the blackness of the quantum field. Feeling this blackness all around you, this no-thingness all around you. Inviting a deeper understanding of where we are taking you. An understanding that is beyond the mind. And as we have done many times now, just start yourself moving deeper and deeper into the void, moving towards it, moving towards the absolute blackness of spirit, the absolute connection to all that is, that place where your superconscious self exists. Feeling that movement, feeling that doorway, that threshold, approaching as you move deeper, and allowing yourself to come to the threshold and simply pause as we have done so many times. And connecting now, consciously connecting to the thousands of people, also pausing at the threshold, holding this energy together, this presence in the void. And again, we are going to move deeper together. And so be ready. And when we say 0, move deeper, move across the threshold. 3, 2, 1, zero, and plunging deeper and deeper into the blackness, into the void, into that energetic of spirit. Just allowing the movement, allowing the sensation, allowing yourself to plunge deeper and deeper with your intention, feeling your body moving through the blackness. And as before, there comes a certain point when the movement slows and you find yourself simply floating, your body floating in the blackness. And as you do so, just again, sense the vastness of this no space, the vastness of spirit. And now, as you float, as you feel this energy around you, we invite you to bring your awareness to your heart center. Just focusing on your heart center, not the physical heart, but just in the center of the body, the heart chakra, as some like to call it. Feeling your awareness focused on your heart center. And as you focus there, invite your heart center to open and ask for your heart center to gently open. And as you do so, can you see as your heart center opens that it is part of the void? Can you see that this infinite energy of spirit is right there in the heart center? Can you feel, as you project your awareness into your heart center, that your heart center moves you into the void? It is a bit of a conundrum. It is a very strange experience, but you are there floating in the void in your body. And when you look at your heart center and you move your consciousness into your heart center, you are back in the void. Your heart center is an access point to the void. Your heart center is your direct connection to your superconscious self, your direct connection to spirit. Allow this awareness. Feel the void in your heart center. Those over the eons, knowing spirit, know that the heart is the doorway. Know it. Feel this void within your heart. Because this void is a connection to all that is. And as we have said many times, your superconscious self exists there. Your heart radiates energy on many levels to every cell of your body. Science understands this now. There are filaments of light moving from your heart to your cell. You are the void, the real you, enjoying the experience of being human. You are spirit. You are superconscious you. Allow for the possibility that you are so much more than who you think you are. Allow for the possibility that if indeed you are this pure consciousness, this void of pure potential, can you allow for the possibility that you can tap into this void of pure potential and start to design, start to vibrate with your thoughts and feelings, to vibrate a new reality, to expect, to hold the image, the feeling of a new reality. Because your thoughts and feelings create in the void, and you have a direct access to the void in the very heart center. We are not saying change the whole world. We are not saying make major changes in your life. We are saying, can you allow for the possibility that you can start to consciously change things? We are not going to be asking you to make major changes until you know how to create from the void. But beloveds, this is where we are gently leading you to. It is a gentle process. And so we invite you just to allow for the possibility that now is the time. Now is the time that you have been waiting for so many lives. And you may have heard the phrase that you are the person that you have been waiting for. You are the one that you have been searching for. It is not some master. It is not some teacher. It is not some guide. It is you. And the mind has struggled with this because the mind has so much judgment about self. But beloved ones, this judgment also is slowly dissolving. So as you feel yourself in the body, allow your awareness also to include the room that you are in, feeling the room around you, feeling your place in the room. And allow for the possibility that when you open your eyes, the physical reality around you, that which you have known for so long as a solid environment, allow for the possibility that this physical reality is not quite so solid. Allow for the possibility that you start to get a sense it is not real. Allow for that possibility that the reality is the field, and that by agreement you have allowed this physical reality to be the main focus of your existence. And slowly, slowly, you are going to make the main focus of your existence the quantum field, your connection with spirit. And so, beloved ones, when you are ready, allowing your eyes to come open, feeling yourself back fully in the body, in your room. Yeah. And so once more, just gently coming all the way back. Yeah. Hey. Hi, Jules. So that was very different, but how are people sensing or feeling right now? Somebody's asking, Larry is asking, as Gaia moves into the fifth dimension or fifth density vibration, can our physical bodies exist in that frequency? It's like, forget about fifth dimension, forget about dimensions. As we gently become more and more conscious, as our vibration gets higher and higher, everything around us, the earth shifts with us. So it will seem the way it seems now, except that we'll have a greater perspective and understanding of reality. So your body will start to function more beautifully in health and wellness, which was the focus of Slovenia. So can you allow for the possibility that there's not going to be a sudden jump into the fifth dimension, as some people have predicted? It's just going to be a gentle change, and we won't even notice it as such. We won't notice it as a big shift. We'll just notice that slowly, slowly, we're becoming more conscious. So lots of comments coming through. Can't quite catch them all. Ayla's saying that she's feeling a lot more open, deeply, deeply grateful for the reminders of what is possible. This now is so full of grace. Ilona. Margie Lynn is saying, feeling more confused now. Great, feel the confusion and ask for a higher level of clarity beyond the mind. Seeing if you can allow for a new reality, a new understanding to start forming within you. Debbie is saying, I'm feeling I am the quantum field, so fluid. That too is beautiful. That's where we're going. We've always been that. I'm feeling actually quite tired right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. Is anyone else feeling tired in the body, or is that just something I'm experiencing right now?
Yeah, Stefano was raising, a few people raising their hand.
What's that?
Yeah, a few people are.
Yeah.
I feel more energized.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's Donna, if you can unmute yourself, let's listen to your comment.
Hi, it's my first time sharing. But I just want to say I felt the same way you did with what you had to say this morning. And just before the meeting, I was asking Alcazar, what the heck is wrong with me? Why do I feel this way? And after you were done, before you were done talking, I just started having all these tears. I still have them. And I just feel so much clearer, so much better. It's like all these messages we've been having and all these meetings we've been having about clearing, letting go of fear, I think it finally must have clicked in, because I'm still crying from everything that happened today. And thank you. Thank you.
That's beautiful. And it takes a while. It's like, and we mustn't judge ourselves for it taking so long. So often we have that as a judgment, why haven't I changed already? But the reality is, we've been in this cycle for maybe 100 or more lifetimes. Yeah. And the way you started, you're saying, what's wrong with me? And that's something that we almost all of us do. We think, well, I'm feeling this, so what's wrong with me? Instead of recognizing this is perfect. This is something coming up. Thank you for coming up into my consciousness. Now let me just let go of the fears that are behind that. So that is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you for the tears.
They're yours. Thank yourself. We're doing this together, and each one of us is letting go at our own pace. And that's beautiful. So Maria C., would you like to unmute and share with us?
Hello. So I wanted to share two brief short things. This morning in the bath, I was meditating, re-listening to, I want to say, day 3 from Slovenia. And I had this feeling come up within my entire being that for lifetimes, I had this feeling of being in polarity and having to choose one of two pains of one, either being in my full magical grand experience of beingness, but then in an older energy being rejected for the lack of understanding for that, but having this deep feeling of wanting to relish in the physical presence of others. And so denying that magical space of myself to be in the lesser pain of being with people. Yeah. And I just felt the shift of both of those people coming together as one and just crying it out and letting it go. And then about 30 minutes before this meditation, I had this feeling of wings coming out, and wings haven't been a thing for me. So it's not like I don't know. But so I had this just knowing sensory feeling of these big, beautiful wings coming out, and then just a gentle flapping and clearing of the energetic field. And then in this going into the void, when we went into our heart, I felt as though at first my logical mind was like, how is your heart, your wings? And I just stayed with that. And it was almost as if the energy of my heart then was what was propelling these wings. And it was so lovely. And that's why I feel energized right now versus tired. And I just wanted to share with everyone.
Lovely. Yeah, just stay with the images. Each one of us, we get different sensations, different images. Stay with them, allow them. It means something, particularly for the person that's actually having that experience. So Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
So Madeline, do you like to unmute? Hi. We're not hearing you yet.
You're not unmuted yet.
Oh,
there you go.
There.
Good.
I'm unmuted?
Yes.
Yep. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Oh, I am too. My heart is like so full of energy of love right now for you all. I have this inner vision when I am in the void. Like I see all these energy beings. I see them form. Sometimes they go quickly and I'm like, I want to stay. I want to see. I want to like engrave that image. And today was like magic. It was, I would see their eyes and it was like, I want to stay with that image and I want to remember you. It was so beautiful. And then I could feel my heart actually being a door, like an actual doorway into the void, into that black beyond, the black that we know. And it was just, it's like I feel it. I feel it as I say it. It's so beautiful. And I'm just so grateful because my experiences have been escalating, and the depth of the meditation, it's taking me deeper. On the meditation yesterday, I experienced that when we're traveling through the doorway into the void, I got in so deep, so deep, so deep that I felt like I'm like at the deepest level. Even though I know there's more, it was just like the deepest void, and it was pure magic. And I was telling everyone, we can go deeper. We just think. I was saying to everyone that I was holding hands with, just thinking that we're deeper. We're there. We're there. And I was thinking, how do I transfer that into the reality of my life? It's like I was thinking, we really think we're there, and it just transforms. It transforms. So it's just I don't know, I guess my intellect trying to make sense of it after.
Yeah, I think it's not about how do we do it. It's just be there. And it's like, it starts to change itself. We don't do it with our mind, which is the way that we've always wanted to do things and been conditioned to do things. Yeah.
Or sometimes it's almost like we entrain with the no thingness and things just fall off on their own. It's sort of like the mind gets out of the way and the field does the rearranging when we're not looking, right? So it's like the less we try to do in that space and the more we allow just like to like let go, the more actually like the infinite intelligence of the universe is the one that's doing.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I encourage people to share on the Zoom here. There's people, a lot of people got their hands up, and many of them always come on and always have plenty to say. And I invite those people that are holding back, would like to share something, but you're kind of holding back. So just tune in and see.
Sure.
And Olivia, would you like to unmute?
Oh, you muted yourself again.
No.
Hi.
There you are.
Hi.
Hey.
So beautiful souls. I would be glad to share 2 words about yesterday and today. So yesterday, something very surprising happened to me. Why I was when we were in the void part of the meditation. I was going to fall almost asleep. I was in a dreaming state. My mind the mental was off, and suddenly there is a kind of bubble of white light which came from the right, and it was very quick, and it went inside me, and it was like a defibrillator effect. It woke me up, and I felt more connected. It was intense, surprising. I try not to be too much scared because it was surprising, and I feel either they something being a flight keep me not to fall asleep and to be present and aware, or it may be a part of my super consciousness, which has reintegrated it to me. And you were, Alcazar told about this in the renewal live stream in Slovenia. And today.
So with that, don't try and figure it out. Just thank you. Bring me more.
Yeah. Thank you. Bring me more.
Yay.
Today. Sorry.
Yeah. Tell us about today.
Yeah. Today. Well, at the end of the meditation, so the transformation of my awareness, of my consciousness, was deep. It was deep, and when Alcazar said, we were as a reality, we were already in the void, as he often do. I felt I was like I wanted to, at this moment, I wanted to touch the wall behind me, and I felt like if I did it, my fingers will go through it, and I kind of didn't dare to do this because I was like, if it really works, it's quite frightening. Or will my fingers stay in the wall? I don't know. So I was a bit. It was like a dilemma. Yes, try. And I heard that it is possible. I heard like someone called like Christina Van Dryen did it. So I don't know if was not here, but I heard in my reality, I know that everything is possible. So that was my sharing.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. Just, don't try and stick your finger through the wall, but just be open to the possibility of that physical reality becoming more and more an illusion. And that's what you were connecting into in some way. And that's beautiful. And at some point, we will start to be able to experience some of these higher realities that the guides already live in. Yeah, but thank you. So Carolyn, would you like to unmute?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Today is the Hebrew New Year, the New Year evening. So everyone is celebrating, and I got the greatest gift of all. I have silence. And it was crisis in Slovenia. It started in Slovenia, and now there's a tsunami of people surrounding me with endless noise, and it just made me clear that I have to step into the unknown completely. And the universe and the universal masters makes it very clear, because I feel kind of attacked from all four directions that I need to go. I don't know where or how, but it's clear that I need to go, and it has to be soon. I mean, Alcazar said slowly, but I feel in my case, it actually has to be quickly.
Well, just ask for support for the changes to happen in the most appropriate way. Instead of trying to figure it out, allow existence to bring it to you. And I found that quite a few times, that in our lives, we had a feeling of change needs to happen and not knowing how, and then out of the blue, it comes. So allow for that possibility. Okay?
Yes.
And Happy New Year. Okay, Hanema, would you like to unmute? Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Yes, I feel so grateful for everything because I'm feeling very deep inside and also a little bit as where I am floating all the day, the energy. And it's like I'm not grounded, or maybe it's grounded and it's new. And yes, it brings me, when I feel it, I ask, bring me more so that I can process more. And I need also silence in me and around me. In myself, it's silence, but it's a funny way of being. I don't know how, what it is, but it's okay. It
Well, it
feels
sounds
okay.
really.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
So
Thank
yes.
So like some of these things are so simple. Like
Mhm.
silence is so simple.
Yes,
It's
it
like
is.
in our society, we're not necessarily taught to value it very much. And
Yeah.
something that Alcazar told me once is to feel the frequency in the silence.
Yeah.
And when I did that, I was amazed. Like,
It's
wow.
yes, it's so great. It makes me cry when I feel this so inside. And I was in the nature because I did a lot of herbs and things and pick up to process it because I love that to do. And then I walk in the nature. It's not a big nature here in Hoofddorp near the airport, but it's nature. Everything where it's plants is nature for me. So and I was so happy to see the plants and the animals. So I feel so much love for it. So much love that I can cry for it. That everything is so precious, so beautiful. Where you are, that's everything is beautiful.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's
yeah,
delightful. Yeah, yes.
yes.
Thank you. So
Yes.
there's a lady here in a blue shirt. We don't know what your name is. It just says iPhone. So, yes, you got it. So,
Hi. Oh my
hi
God.
there.
Yeah, hi. My name is Marjan. And
Oh, hi, Marjan.
for a second, I said, I hope that's good. I hope he doesn't pick me up. And right there, you said, lady in a blue shirt. But I was never more clear than ever than today's meditation. It
Wow.
was wonderful. I let go, my body eased up. I was floating. It was just wonderful. And every word made sense to me. And I thought, oh my God, that's what the fear is. I've been hearing from my Sufi master for years and years, how we are just afraid. And all that, it all just makes sense. I feel like, that's what it is. I really, my word, my intention, my thought can really create my reality. How about that? This is great. And then I can, and then I really would just need to be more careful. And as Alcazar said, you don't have to go so fast. You can, I think that's the thing that mothers say to the kids, try not to make them very afraid, just little by little, honey. But I guess we can be ready whenever we can go even faster. But I'm so grateful. I really felt it. It's just wonderful. I feel like, in a way, really powerful. And I feel so much love, and I really appreciate for everything Alcazar's and everyone doing. And I pray for everyone in the world, everyone as a chain. We can change. We can go for better. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And just for you and for everyone else to be aware of, the first thing you said was, I was just thinking, I hope he doesn't pick me. And then it came to you. So what we need to understand is what we focus on, we create. And even if we're saying, I don't want this or I don't want that, if you're saying, I don't want it, you're putting your awareness on it and you're drawing it into your life. You gave us a beautiful demonstration there of that. So we all have to stop this program that we have that says, I don't want this, I don't want that, and start focusing on what we'd like to experience, what we'd like to have in our life. When we say we don't want something, we actually attract it to us. It's so important to understand that. And you just gave us a beautiful, simple example. So thank you. Okay, so we're running a little over, but
Let's hear from James Griffith.
I think Jules wants to select you because you have that beautiful dog on your lap.
Oh, we can't hear
We
you
can't
yet.
hear you yet.
It might be something about your headphones. You might want to unplug them for a minute.
There you go. Now
Okay.
we can hear you.
Okay, good. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I want to thank everyone who for sharing their tears, because I'm very happy and sad at the same time, and tears come very easily, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I'm glad we all have that. Also, I wanted to add some levity. Teachings 40 years ago in India, one line of it, the temple of the Lord can only be entered by a dancing, singing, happy heart. A sad heart has no access. And I'm crying again, but so the levity here, when we increase our vibration up to the 12th dimension, used to be we'd go slower, and then first into the void, about halfway through, one day I heard the singing group, the 5th dimension from the 60s, singing the Beach Boys song, Good Vibrations. And that's what I hear every time we go. The 5th dimension, I don't know if you're familiar with them. Marilyn McCoo was the singer. Their most famous song was The Age of Aquarius. So they're from the 60s, the 5th dimension singing Age of Aquarius. So I think they were on to something. But I laugh every time we go into the void because that's what I hear. And so instead of being so serious, I'm laughing, and I'm glad I'm alone because I don't want to disturb anyone.
Laughter is a great thing to share with people, even if they react in a negative way. Enjoy your laughter and enjoy your tears because they're not embarrassing. That's a program. We've been told, don't show your tears, especially if you're a man. It's not embarrassing, it's wonderful. And like you said, there's sadness and joy at the same time. And Alcazar says, if you allow your tears of sadness, if you totally allow them, it turns into joy. And it's a very simple understanding that he shared. He said that we have been in this shut down, negative, heavy space for so many lifetimes. And now we're beginning to feel the joy of our vibration going up. And so there's the joy, but then there's also that exuberation that brings tears of joy. But underneath, then it starts to trigger the sadness because we've been shut down for so long. We've missed out for so long. So the two of them, they're two sides of the same coin, so to speak. So celebrate.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Thank you. And Jules, I just want to say that when you channel it right here, I'm so connected to that voice and the vibration. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, James. I feel you like a soul family somehow. So nice
Yes.
to
Thank you. And I'm finally getting tech savvy, so I know how to Zoom now. I'm catching up quickly. And I just appreciate so much everyone. And the woman who was on, not the last one, but her as well, but the previous one, somewhere perhaps in Germany, who was out gathering herbs and living in the airport. The nature, it's important for us to get outside. I'm outside now. Outside as much as possible. Take your shoes off, get your feet in the earth and connect with earth.
Yeah.
That's important all the time, as much as we can. And go ahead.
You finish what your thought.
And then if you're alone, you can cry. See, I like to be more alone. I like people, but I also like my alone time so that I can do these things and not have to worry about what's happening. And eventually I'll get there. I know I will. And maybe quicker than we thought. Okay, I'm done.
I also want to counter like the teaching you received in India is beautiful because there's truth in it, but there's also I saw this thing on just like Instagram as I was scrolling, so I don't know how true it is and I don't know what tribe it's from, but it said it was from Native American tribe that believed that actually like the holiest people in the tribe were the ones who were grieving. They were the ones who were the closest to spirit because of the depth of the impact of their loss in that moment drove them into a space where they were like so much like more actually receptive and more seeking and more
in the moment.
Yeah. And so they would actually ask those people to pray for them because it was said that their prayers were actually like far more potent.
Yeah. I mean, just as you were talking, somebody who's underneath you on our screen, Erica was wiping her tears. It's beautiful that we allow these tears. It's beautiful, and not to be ashamed or embarrassed by them.
But then we have to drink a lot more water.
That's good for us anyway.
Okay. So we'll do one more person, and this one is also iPhone. I don't know who you are, but you've got your hand up, and you've got
So
like
we'll ask you to unmute.
long curly hair, and you're moving your phone around. Yeah, there you go.
I'm Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, guys. And I just got encouraged to share because the last few people.
Oh, you just turned yourself off.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're back.
I just showed up because I was inspired by the last few people who were sharing. And in the channel, I heard, "Now is the time," which is a phrase I've used for years, waiting. And I was praying last night because yesterday I missed the meditation. I thought it was at 11. So I got on at the end. And I just prayed last night because I had such a hard time for Alcazar to hold me and to help me. And then I saw that there was this today, and I'm so thankful. I'm very thankful.
Mm. We feel your tears.
And I've felt a huge shift in the past few weeks. It's very powerful. And I didn't really cry too much, but it's just hard to not right now.
Yeah.
But I'm so thankful that I found you guys.
Well,
Thanks.
so are we. It's like we just really welcome everybody that's joining the Stargate family, and just encourage you know, if there's people that you feel this would benefit from, share it with them. It doesn't matter if they reject it, just give them the opportunity. Because there's so many people that are touched by this beautiful family and the words that come through from the guides. So
Yeah.
thank
So
you for
thank
being
you
with
for
us.
sharing your rawness,
Yeah.
Thank you.
like the beauty of your emotion.
Thanks. I love you.
We love you. We love you. We love
I
you.
love you too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bring me more.
So it feels like this is a nice point just to bring this to a close right now.
Do a big etheric hug with everyone.
Yes, really. Yes. Take a moment. Let's just feel everybody again. Let's celebrate how special we all are, even though we judge ourselves. Just take a moment and appreciate how special you are. Yeah, I could feel a shift in the energy as we did that. So enjoy your day or your evening, and we love you, and we look forward to our next connection with you. Yes, and that for Anna Marie and Stefano, we see you.
Okay, lovelies.
Hi. So take care, everybody. Yay.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.